now. I just don't know what it's going to take.
Big forearm.
Snapmare. Oh, right to the spine.
Running bulldog. And now she's getting back into the ring. Error there. Carmella gets waylaid.
Wow, springboard attack.
Look at this.
DDT. Kneeling. And look who's coming to the ring now, guys.
This could possibly change the complexion of this match, Michael.
Look at this. Snap suplex. She's got it. Got her shoulders down.
And the count's broken, keeping the match alive.
Re-entering the ring now.
Here comes an atomic drop. Uh-oh, watch out.
Double Russian leg sweep. She's enduring some damage. Getting tossed around.
Slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Shoulders down.
Is that finished for you? This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
And Bayley was on the wrong end of that elimination. Look at this. Mat slam.
With some attitude.
She's sent flying into the corner. Impressive reversal there. She's going for it.
This could be it.
Cover for the win. And she fights it off.
Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable.
And that was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Swinging reverse STO.
Is that what it takes to beat Xia Li? Ooh.
That's got to end it this time around.
Shoulders down.
And Carmella has been eliminated. Elimination.
Good contact. Bam.
Sent out of the ring, not sure she wants to be here.
She looks hell-bent on finishing things
From the top.
Oh no! Crashing hard onto the floor. Did she do it here?
Xia Li has been eliminated.
Is about to open.
It's been the best-kept secret in WWE since it was announced. Everyone's on the edge of their seats to find out who's inside.
The wait is almost over because the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber is about to be revealed. It's Justine, WWE legend and Hall of Famer Justine is the mystery entrant into the Elimination Chamber match. One of these two women will be the next SmackDown Women's Champion.
But how? We haven't seen Justine in the ring for over a decade since her career-ending injury.
She certainly doesn't look injured to me, Corey. And she also doesn't look like she minds that the woman standing in the way of winning a championship is her niece.
Justine immediately on the offensive.
Setting her up and down.
It looks as if her niece was completely caught off guard by this. She's getting dominated in there.
Wait a second, we've seen this before, but not in a very long time.
It's vintage Justine here tonight. The Justine Jammer with the cover.
1, 2, 3. It's over.
We have a new SmackDown Women's Champion, and I can't believe I'm saying this. It's Justine. Justine is the new SmackDown Women's Champion.
There were so many names thrown around about who was going to be in the dark pod, and Justine wasn't even on the list. Her niece must be shocked.
I think the entire WWE Universe is shocked. I'm having flashbacks to 2002.
Simply unbelievable that we are witnessing this right now. What a moment in WWE history.
Did you know
that Justine was in the Dark Pod? No. They kept that secret under wraps, even from me. But I could have told you not to trust her, even though it would have been hard to convince you of that.
I know she's
I knew her trick. I can help you.
Well, that was one of the wildest.
I know,
Just right?
Our brand new SmackDown Women's Champion is here to address the WWE Universe after her shocking return and victory at Elimination Chamber.
So, I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I've been medically cleared! Surprise! You know, I thought I had closed the books on my WWE career. But being around here lately reignited a light I thought had gone out. As I got involved, coming back into WWE, first with my podcast, and then as a manager, I started to wonder. Edge, Lita got second acts. Why not Justine? The more I gave, the more I realized, you need me. You need me because you deserve to see me finally reap the rewards of the path I trailblazed. To fulfill the promises that I wasn't able to keep when my career got cut short.
What the hell?
I was wondering when you would show up. Figured you would, given how much you like to ride my coattails.
What are you talking about? Why didn't you tell me you were cleared? And why haven't you called me back?
Would you have paid attention if I had? After the way you laughed at me when I suggested we team up for the Money in the Bank tag team match? After you never thought to ask me how I was doing whenever I mentioned my doctor's appointments? I'm beginning to think I should have set up those lighting rigs to fall over on you instead.
You didn't.
Why wouldn't I? Because I'm an old, washed-up, past-her-prime legend? Girlie, you best not insult me, because I taught you everything you know. LJ. Too bad you don't have the goods to back it up. I gotta admit, I was touched when you decided to wear a version of my gear for your debut. But it was probably at that moment when I started to realize that you don't have what it takes to finish what I started. That I'd have to do that myself.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, LJ? You followed me around like a shadow your entire life, and you don't understand. When you hesitated in using the chair in your main event match with Ava, what? Were you afraid the chair would bite you? You've always lacked an edge. I would never have made that mistake, because I've always known exactly what I want, what I needed to do, in a world that was 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal for me. I tried to push you, but you wouldn't even take advice from me, a WWE legend. Decided to stay loyal and help your leech of a friend Ava instead. You know the difference between you and me, LJ? I've never been content walking in someone else's path. And I never had the luxury. I've always had to make my own.
My head is spinning here. Justine's not only back, but she's put a target on her niece?
Justine's certainly drawn a line in the sand here tonight.
How do you even respond to a betrayal like that? From a member of your own family?
I think we're about to find out. And I have a feeling that whatever she has to say, it could have some big ramifications for the WWE Universe.
You know what I find curious, Auntie? That for someone who's so adamant about creating her own path, you're pretty consistent in bringing up the past and what you've already done. Boo-hoo, I'm Justine. It was so hard for me. I don't doubt it. But I also don't see any other WWE legends standing in the ring right now telling a sob story about unfinished business. Maybe that's because they accomplished what they set out to do. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? If you failed because you were so mistreated, put upon, and unlucky with an injury, or if you failed because you just don't have what it takes.
You shut your mouth.
Nah, I'm done listening to what you have to say. And I'm done asking for your advice. The only thing I'm asking for, the only thing I'm demanding is to set the record straight. You think you're so powerful that the only thing that stopped you back in your day were forces beyond your control? Some sort of big bad that had it out for you? Then I'm going to tear apart your past and prove that it wasn't them, whoever you think them is. It was you, Justine. Weak, powerless, a lot of talk and no action. And then I'm going to tear you apart. And at WrestleMania, take the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Did we just see a WrestleMania match being made?
I think we did, Saxton, and I got to admit, it's not a matchup I thought we'd ever get on the grandest stage of them all, and I also don't think we've ever seen a statement that powerful from this superstar.
I've got to agree, Corey, and if Justine's going to have her past torn apart in any way, well, let's just say there's a lot to unravel there.
Molly tells me that you're trying to add fuel to the fire of your fight with your aunt. I don't know if I can help, but I can give you a tip. No. She sure was.
I'm here on NXT tonight with a big announcement. I'm proud to share that the Superstars of Tomorrow will be honoring the legacy of the greatest WWE women's legend of all time. I'm announcing the first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal. Well, the main event is next week. We're kicking things off tonight as I personally honor Trish by wearing this out to the ring for a special match on NXT 2.0, the old WWE Women's Championship. This is the same championship that Trish won 7 times over the course of her remarkable career. Even my Aunt Justine didn't hold it 7 times. It is going to give me such stratisfaction to wear this tonight, in homage to the greatest WWE legend and women's champion ever, Trish Stratus.
A woman who calls herself undeniable.
She certainly lived up to that moniker.
No longer in someone else's shadow, this wrestler has a bright future. One of WWE's most exciting superstars is here visiting NXT.
And she brought a vintage WWE Women's Championship to tout the upcoming Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
It's obvious she's throwing Trish Stratus's accomplishments in her aunt's face. Is it gonna work? We'll see.
Nice takedown.
Oh my! Zoe Stark flex. Oh, forget about pandering to the WWE Universe. That should keep her head in the game.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. And that failed to hit the mark. All measured up.
Drop kick to the back.
With the reversal.
She's not in a good spot. Driven down face first.
Things taking a turn for her now.
She can withstand the punishment, though. Drop kick. Hits the mark. Oh, nasty flipping senton.
Oh, wiped out with the crossbody. And well-timed maneuver there. Incoming. Into the ring again. Spin kick to the midsection. Missed timing with that springboard. Springboard clothesline. She's got the shoulders down. An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, D-Man.
It's the second-generation superstar who's here to write her own story. Oh. Just when you thought the road to WrestleMania couldn't get any more exciting, Trish Stratus herself has entered NXT's first ever Trish Stratus Battle Royal.
Well, there were a lot of fan favorites coming into this 6-woman Battle Royal, but Trish just threw most of their chances over the top rope. Just cranking the head. Nothing fancy about that.
And that definitely made solid impact.
Trish Stratus has been eliminated.
How punishing. Ooh, takedown.
She flips it back on her.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner. Needs to recover.
She goes back inside the ropes.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Roxanne Perez has been eliminated.
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Doing what she can to wear down her opponent before she tries to eliminate her. Trying to slip out. She did it.
From behind.
Reversal from Katana. Running Hurricane Rana.
Fantastic. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Look at this. Snap suplex. That offense taking a toll on her.
She knew this Battle Royal would be grueling. Some bumps and bruises were always part of the plan.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner. Setting up for something here. Tossed aside. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Stunning display of power.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. Fighting desperately, she rolls her way out of the submission and takes control. I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
The defending fan has been eliminated.
Off the ropes.
Spike DDT.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Looks like an elimination is underway. Come on, what's going on here? Pay attention to your competition. And back in the ring we go. Drop toe hold. Face first. Caught with the lariat.
Katana Chance has been eliminated.
They got it.
Here is your winner, D-Man.
I thought what you said in the ring was exactly on the money, and I'm happy to help you take Justine down by, how did you put it?
Tear apart her past?
That's it. I think Justine's plan is to steer clear of you before the WrestleMania match, which is official, by the way. But if you want to get the upper hand, you might not have to take the fight directly to Justine anyway. Taking some steps to remind Justine about her biggest regrets will go a long way. I have a few ideas, and I've already made some calls to get a couple of other WWE legends to help too.
I gotta ask, are you just helping me so that you can get back at my aunt?
Oh, there's definitely an element of revenge to it.
Ain't that?
Are you ready to get...
You talk.
Who else could it...
Let's start.
One thing your aunt...
Lita's.
No.
WWE legend and Hall of Famer Lita has graced us with her presence here tonight.
From behind. What is she doing here attacking Lita?
No clue, but it looks like she wants a fight.
Some commotion in the backstage area. This is not going to be pretty.
Nothing but close and unforgiving quarters back there. This is a huge recipe for disaster.
Big forearm.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. Ah, drop kick to the spine.
It's a recipe for cracked ribs. Oh! Oh, man!
Great awareness as she proves to be too quick.
Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display. Oh, God!
Ooh.
Oh, my! Oh!
Oh, God! Oh, my God!
Taking flight.
Ah, she misses the mark.
Diving body splash.
Oh, huge impact.
Oh, my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
Reversals, reversals, and more reversals. Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting. Swinging reverse STO plants it. Oh,
Gosh.
Lariat! Standing on production boxes and shipping crates, willing to fight anywhere and everywhere.
And they just busted out an impactful maneuver. Kendo stick impact.
That's a few times now she's taken a hit up in that region.
And attacking above the shoulders has become the strategy here.
And as off limits as this area may be, they are clearly making themselves at home here.
I don't know what it's like at your home, Cole, but they're definitely acting like they own the place. Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh!
Ooh!
Boom! And we are looking at some true close quarters combat here on this dock.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And some effective offense with that one. Boom! Oh!
Ooh, man!
Caught the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg. These road cases are not very forgiving.
They're definitely not made to fight on.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Uh-oh.
And good thing all that equipment is sturdy.
Swinging reverse STO plants it.
And she is sustaining a real focus above the shoulders.
Attacks in that area could leave her opponent in a daze.
Oh, extremely dangerous situation here. This loading dock is full of metal edges and hard surfaces.
One false move, and you could easily get injured bad.
And we just saw some serious offense. And you can see the anguish coming through.
Usually the adrenaline of competing masks how hurt you really are, but the pain must be really manifesting itself. The list of superstars who have taken a tumble off that dock is long and illustrious. None of these competitors want to be added to it.
Oh, quick thinking to transition into a neck breaker. Able to avoid any harm there.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver. Taking this fight onto that equipment pile.
A lot of that equipment looks like it'll hurt. Treating the torso to yet another attack.
Dragon Slayer! Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
You know, as men, you certainly...
Nice.
Wait.
Win, suit yourself.
Get ready for one of WWE's most... The road to WrestleMania is paved in steel tonight as the legendary Lita and her opponent square off in a steel cage match here on Raw.
After suffering a brutal backstage attack, Lita will be looking to teach her attacker a lesson about respecting her elders.
Make that Hall of Fame, elders, Saxton.
Lita is really falling behind.
Yeah, Lita needs the rally here. What a hurricanrana.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Oh, nasty flipping senton.
She's starting to look concerned.
She came into this cage match ready to give as good as she gets.
Oh, shot right right to the kidney. And again.
Great way to wear down your opponent. Senton hits the target.
Comes crashing down. And she is rapidly dictating the pace.
She's efficient and dangerous with her offense thus far.
Springboard clothesline. And now up the side of the cage she goes.
And every inch climbed puts you in a more perilous position.
He's made it all the way to the top of the cage. And she is making climbing this steel cage look easy.
Oh, man, she is awfully close to ending it here.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver. Oh, so close.
Yeah, but I have a feeling the fall's about to be so far.
Is this the right time? Is this the right moment?
And a tussle on the side of the cage now between these two competitors.
Steel.
Crashing to the mat. Uh-oh. She's set from the cage down to the ring.
Ooh, things definitely didn't go to plan for her.
Good timing with that reversal. Oh, my God, what an elbow. Great strength being shown here.
Right to the esophagus. Fortitude being tested with every step.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no. She is set plummeting to the canvas.
Oof, kind of a rough landing.
And that's what you got to expect in a steel cage match, Saxton. Crashing down with the senton.
Swinging reverse STO.
This spells trouble for Lita.
Asking for the cage door to be open now.
Making it out of the ring. This could be it.
He is right there at the door, just inches away.
Critical moment, critical moment.
She's fighting for it. She's almost fighting for her escape.
Yeah, she's trying to get out here. Oh, that might do it. That might do it. And that's all she wrote.
Here is your winner, Demon Isabella.
And that seemed like a pretty easy day at the office right there.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
It's the superstar who's... Add this to the list of things I never thought I'd see. It's Mighty Molly versus a super legacy superstar.
For those of you who listen to her podcast, i.e. me, it sounds like her niece's new superhero costume is starting to super annoy Justine.
Whoa, hold up. You listen to podcasts other than mine? We're going to talk about this later.
And they failed to hit the mark. Arm drag, takedown. Oh, what a knee strike. And she is doing whatever she wants right now.
And little by little, she's demoralizing her competition.
A rolling elbow. She's beginning to flag a little. Lands the crossbody. Beautiful senton.
Scratching and clawing. This could be it.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Demon.
Based on how much Justine's been what are you thinking?
I think it's...
Of course, it's obvious to anyone with a brain that my niece's efforts to undermine me, to undermine my legacy, are really the attempts of a weak, scared little girl.
I just want to talk.
Seems that we have an unexpected guest today. You may know her from her recent humbling loss to me at Elimination Chamber. My niece, or as she always asked to be called growing up, Little Justine. So, LJ, I've got to ask, how does it feel to be nurtured by the best in the business and still be such a letdown?
You know, you were the best in the business, Aunt Justine.
I'm sure you didn't make the trip here to tell me what I already know.
But isn't that what you said you want? For someone to give you your due? See, after the initial shock of seeing you at Elimination Chamber, I've had some more time to think. And you're right. You were never given proper credit for what you did and what you accomplished.
So you did join me to make my own point.
What's that you said on SmackDown? About having to survive a world 5 times as hard and 7 times as brutal? In the moment, I think I would have said you were making excuses. But now I know you're exactly right. You did work harder to get less. You should have been the main event week after week when you were in WWE. Sure, they threw praise on your name after you retired, when management decided they needed to add another woman to the Hall of Fame, or now when they want to get a Legends ratings bump. Fans buy into that nostalgia but forget what it was really like for you. How they treated you when you were on the roster.
What do you know about it? You don't understand.
But that's just it. I do understand. You've been teaching me since my first day in WWE. And you know what I finally really get? Everything that you've complained about, that you're mad at, for all that you blame management or other things beyond your control. It's always been me who's been your real target. because I'll never know the limitations that you did. I will get to push myself in ways you never could, have opportunities that you never would have been given, and see how far I can really go. And you? Justine, you're a legend. The best of her time. Maybe could have been the best of all time if you had a level playing field. But the fact that you'll never know and I will, that's what you'll never forgive me for. And that's what's going to allow me to replace your legacy with my own.
You ungrateful piece
You're a
of...
selfish, self-centered, only thinks for herself.
Because I'm the only one I could ever count on.
Looks like we have something in common then, because I certainly couldn't count on you.
You don't deserve your talent. It should have been me.
But it's not you, Justine. It's not you.
It'll be me at WrestleMania. I've still got it.
Sure, you've got what's left. Enjoy it while it lasts. But me? I'm just getting started.
I don't know.
You're playing
Wouldn't
on?
it be?
I don't know.
Thanks.
WrestleMania.
Would it come off as entitled if I said that I can?
Aw, LJ.
Thanks.
Here she... It doesn't get any bigger than the grandest stage of them all, and it doesn't get any more heart-wrenching than a battle between beloved relatives turned bitter rivals.
And that's exactly what we've got at WrestleMania. For the SmackDown Women's Championship, every generational grudge match has led to this.
It goes back a lot further than that, Saxton. A lifetime of idolizing her legendary aunt, culminates here in this explosive showdown.
Oh, destroying their body.
Vicious double axe handle.
Don't do it.
Somersault plancha to the floor. That is tossing your own body around without a care.
Taking no account of your own well-being.
Champ taking the worst out of the exchange. These string of attacks are keeping her off her game.
Yeah, but she can't allow this surge to frustrate her.
Whip back into the ring. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me?
She's rising back up on those wobbly legs.
What a clothesline. Here's the pin, title on the line. Here we go.
Almost had her.
I was sure this one was over.
Swinging reverse STO.
The champ's eyes look glazed over. Cover.
Would you have thought it possible with the way the superstar debuted that she'd be standing tall with the SmackDown Women's Championship at WrestleMania?
I'd have called it possible, but unlikely, Cole.
What a match. And there's no question whose moment this is. Whatever and whoever may have defined this superstar in the past, she's now cemented her own legacy within WWE.
We could be seeing this image at WrestleMania for years to come.
Wait, what's happening?
I'm not sure.
Can Justine be trusted here?
I don't believe it.
It seems that even Justine's small heart grew 3 sizes today.
If these two can get over the differences after the rivalry they've had, then anyone can do it.
Look out!
What the hell? The new champion was just ambushed from behind.
It may be the end of this rivalry, but this champion's story in WWE is just getting started.
Here's your winner,